What if I told you that the water coming out of your tap could be hiding a host of dangers? Stay tuned as we uncover the hidden risks of drinking tap water and how you can protect yourself and your loved ones, including your pets. Well, hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Holistic Healing Network, where I provide holistic health and wellness education relating to the mind, body, spirit, and relationships. I'm your host, Leah Petrucci, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor and a holistic health and lifestyle coach. So today's video is number 1 in a series of 10 videos where I'm going to be outlining 10 things that you didn't know were toxic to your health. Today's video is number 1, where we're going to be talking about the dangers of tap water. So how many of you drink tap water? It's okay. I used to as well, until I learned what all is lurking in the municipal city tap water. And there is a way that you can find out what all is in your tap water. You can visit a website called ewg.org, or the Environmental Working Group. It has a tap water database where you can put in your zip code and find out what kind of chemicals are lurking in your tap water. Most people will find that their tap water isn't that clean and is not safe to drink. So I have a couple of suggestions on how you can protect yourself and your loved ones and even your pets as well. So instead of drinking water from your tap, there are several things that you can do to filter the water, depending on your budget. A lot of people have water filtration systems in their home, set up in their kitchen sink, or even in their showers, or even a whole home water filtration system. So according to a functional medicine provider that I follow, the best water for superior health is distilled water. And I know some of you may have heard some myths that distilled water removes important minerals that you need for health and wellness. This myth has actually been debunked. Distilled water has shown from studies to be superior for health and wellness. The best recommendation from functional medicine practitioners is to purchase a countertop water distiller. The one that was recommended to me is a brand called Mega Home that I found on Amazon. I will provide a link below in the description. I love my water distiller. It does take several hours to make because what happens is it basically steams the water and kills off any bad bacteria, cleaning your water and cleaning it from any chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, or any other toxins that are lurking in our city's tap water. So I just turn it on. I sometimes even let it go overnight. And then when I wake up in the morning, I have a nice clean batch of water ready to go. I even cook with distilled water. I swish water in my mouth, brush my teeth with distilled water, wash my face, wash vegetables. Another option would be to buy distilled water from the grocery store. But the problem with this is that it comes in a plastic jug, and there are dangers of microplastics leaching into the water. So the recommendation there would be, if you are going to buy distilled water from the grocery store, immediately transfer it to a glass container, or just, buy the distiller, as I mentioned before. So on that same note, you want to avoid regular use of bottled water because of the plastic, because of the microplastics. You really only want to use bottled water if you're in a pinch and that's the best water that you can get. You definitely want to do, good, better, best. If you're in a place where you don't have access to clean water and the only water you have access to is bottled water, then of course you want to drink that. But if you have better options, then you want to choose the better option. Bottled water is, of course, great for emergency situations, hurricane preparedness. You definitely want to have those on hand, but it's not recommended that you drink bottled water on a regular basis because of the microplastics. There is mixed information online about distilled water being safe for pets, so I would definitely ask your vet. But the information that I received from my own vet is that the best water for pets is spring water, is filtered spring water. You definitely do not want to give your pets tap water. So if you have been giving your pets tap water, I highly recommend that you switch it out immediately. You may even notice a difference in their health, in their energy, in their digestion, a reduction in your vet bills. So just to recap, you definitely do not want to continue giving your pets tap water. Switch right away to filtered spring water, or even look into getting your pet one of those pet fountains that gives them continuous filtered water. But making sure that you change those filters promptly, because oftentimes those filters can mold if they're left too long. So you definitely want to change the filters in a timely manner. And that includes any filtration system that you use for your water. If you use a whole house water filtration system, for example, a reverse osmosis water filtration system, the problem with these is that they have been known to mold quickly. So you definitely want to check those often. You want to promptly change those filters, and you want to test and make sure that the water is not moldy. There is an entire separate video that I will do down the line on mold. But what I will say at this time about mold is that you don't necessarily see or smell mold. It can be very sneaky, and there is a way that mold can lurk into your water supply and you would not know it. So the suggestion would be, if you have a water filtration system, you want to change those water filters promptly and even test your water. But in summary of how to keep your pets safe from the dangers of tap water, simply switch it out for filtered water, or you can purchase a pet fountain that is filtered water, or purchase spring water, but immediately transfer it to a glass container. And also, please keep your pets away from toilet water, away from puddles outside, as those water puddles can contain runoff from lawns that have pesticides, herbicides sprayed on them, and all kinds of other chemicals that are outside. So you definitely don't want your pet to drink the puddles of water outside. You definitely don't want your pet to drink pool water that is chlorine and that is highly toxic to humans and pets. As a pet sitter, I own a secondary pet sitting business. I educate my pet parents if they are serving their pets tap water. I gently educate them about the dangers of tap water. And most pet parents are cooperative because they want their pets to live a healthy life. So of course they want to make that easy switch and give their pets good, clean water. So again, according to veterinarians, filtered spring water is best for pets. And according to functional medicine practitioners, distilled water is recommended for humans for superior health. For those of you who are worried about minerals being zapped from distilled water, then there's an easy fix for that as well. You can simply add some bioavailable minerals, such as a product by BioPure called Matrix Minerals. This is a mineral additive that I add to my distilled water. I just add a dropper full to my morning water, and that adds bioavailable high quality minerals to my water. But yes, as far as your home, you do want to invest in a good quality water filtration system. You don't want to rely on cheap water filters like Brita or even Berkey, even though those tend to be on the more expensive side. There has been recent evidence to show that Berkey isn't really as safe as it claims to be. So definitely do your research. But I have a few companies that have been recommended to me by functional medicine practitioners that I know and trust. So I will link those in the notes below, and you can check those out. I have recently purchased a water filter for my shower head by a company called pH Prescriptions, and it looks like this. And actually, the water filter itself looks like this. And this installs in your shower head, and then the water comes out the other end and filters things like chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, all of the things that aren't supposed to be there in our water. And if you think about it, for those of you who like to take baths, hello, if you are sitting in a tub full of city tap water, then you're absorbing all of those toxic chemicals through your skin. Our skin is one of the biggest organs that we have. It's highly absorbable. So we absorb all of those toxins through our skin if we sit in a tub full of toxic bath water. Now, it can help if you add things like Epsom salt to bind to the toxins so you can detox those out. But it's just better to invest. And this one was about $70, so it really wasn't too terribly expensive to invest in a shower filter, and then just fill your bathtub up with shower water. And then you can have that peace of mind that you're taking a bath, and you can truly relax knowing that you are taking a bath in much cleaner water. But just remember, if you do invest in a water filtration system, that you do want to change the filters promptly. If you don't have a reminder system, then you might want to put a reminder on your phone that reminds you when to change the filters. So that's about it for that first video on tap water. I would love to hear any feedback. If anyone has any companies that they like, any products, any water filtration systems that have really served them well, I would love to hear those in the comments. And remember, I will put links below of some water filtration companies that have been recommended to me by functional medicine practitioners. If practicing better self-care and good health and wellness has been on your to-do list for quite some time, but you just don't know where to start and you need the guidance of a health coach, please consider scheduling a free 30-minute consultation with me. Again, I am a licensed mental health counselor, but I'm also a holistic health and lifestyle coach. So I can provide health coaching for anyone, anywhere in the world. If you would like to schedule your consultation with me, simply visit my website, which I'll put on the screen there, leahpetrucci.com, and schedule your free consultation. And stay tuned for video number 2 in this series, where we're going to be talking about the dangers of cleaning products and safer, non-toxic alternatives that you can have peace of mind about when cleaning your home. I'll see you in the next video.